What's up, everybody, and welcome to my WolfPak bag review series. I am not affiliated with WolfPak in any way, shape, or form, but I do love their bags. I have quite a few, and I've had them for quite some time now. Some of them up to 2 years, the majority at least up to 6 to 8 months. So I'm not going to be one of those people that bought it and it's like, here's a month review or 2 months. Like, I've used these bags, I've utilized them for different things, and so I am going to give you guys an honest review and in-depth look into all of them. And that way you can see which bag fits your lifestyle best. With all that being said, why don't we get into today's review? All right, in today's review, we are going to be taking a look at the WolfPak 25-liter meal management backpack. As always, I am not affiliated with WolfPak in any way, shape, or form. I just love their bags and I use them and have a lot of them, and I've used them for so many things. And I just want to give you guys an honest review of how I use them so that way you guys can see which bag would fit your lifestyle best. So this, as you can see, is my security work bag. I have security right here because when I first started working for the company, I would do boat parties. And so I wasn't really affiliated with the boat company and stuff. So where the employees would put their bags and stuff, they let us put our bags there as well. But I just wanted to make it known that this is security's bag, so they don't go, oh man, what's this random bag doing here? Because security on a boat is very serious, because it's a boat and there's only so much you can do on the boat and everything. So I just wanted it to be seen and shown, so I got a security patch for it. And that's one of the great things about these WolfPak bags, is that it has that capability to be customized to whatever you want it to be. So I was able to get a security patch, and I got a little security bugs bunny there just because I thought it was a funny little patch. And then I got the extension for the patches right here, so I can put a bunch of stuff. But yeah, just some fun stuff. It's an add-on, an extra that you can add on from WolfPak. And then I do have some more of these side pouches that I did purchase on Amazon, since I wanted some for all my bags, and it's just cheaper to get them on Amazon for bulk versus buying them singly through WolfPak, which do have some great quality ones. However, they are, I think, like $25 a piece. So to buy two for a bag, that's another 50 bucks, and these bags are quite expensive. So you have to take all that into account. Even patches for these things are expensive. But this is my work bag that I keep all my work security stuff in. This was the bag that saved me when I was on prep and working on the boat. I'd have my meals in here, I'd have a shake in here for during my shift, before my shift, after my shift, and all that great stuff. And then even on the boat, I was working in the winter time, so I have two jackets in here. And then sometimes it'd be, hot when you first get there because it's sunny and stuff. So I'd have them in here. And then once the sun set, when you're on the water, it gets a lot colder, so I would have to go and pull them out. But I would also have all my duty stuff in here as well. So taking a look at it, this is their smallest backpack size, that is meal management. So they do have like that everyday carry one that's like a 15-liter. That's one that I don't have, and that one does not do meal management, and that is a 15-liter versus a 25-liter. And then they have their standard like kind of JanSport style backpack. I don't have either of those two. Those are smaller than this, but this is what I, like I said, use for work. So this front pocket right here is where the meal management system is. And so as you can see, you have a little front pocket zipper right here, so that way you can put your ice pack, and it is fully insulated all inside. Now the thing with the meal management backpacks is that since you do have, containers of food under here, you do lose a bit of the space in the secondary pocket compartment area. So just be aware of that. You can still put some stuff in there, but it's a little more limited than if it was the standard one that just had a pocket for stuff here as well. Not to say that this can't just be a standard pocket as well. I've definitely used this as a standard pocket when I didn't have food and stuff. Although that's very far and few between when I use this bag. So there's that. They have the smaller pocket up here. I have some hand sanitizer, a screwdriver to fix the screws on our walkie-talkies at work, my handcuff key, a little lanyard for my flashlight that came with it, pepper spray that I actually took off somebody in the bar, So that's there. And then usually I'll put my keys, my wallet, any little stuff in there as well when I get to work. My secondary pocket right here, like I said, you kind of lose this portion of the secondary pocket, but you still have like this upper portion that you can still put stuff. So me personally, I put all the stuff that I use every weekend when I work security at the bar. I have my flashlight, I have my earpiece for the radio, I have my handcuffs, and I think that's it. But I also still carry a knife in here in case I ever need it for any reason. It's always good to have a knife on you for any reason. And then I have my spare handcuff key in here in case I need that as well. So all of this is stuff that I use pretty much every weekend at the bar. So we're gonna go ahead and put that stuff back. And so that's in that secondary pocket right there. Now, the great thing about these backpacks as well is that you can clip them right here, tighten them up, make them smaller, but they do also open up like clamshells. So you can get a full picture idea of what you're packing in. So obviously right now it's empty, but like I said, usually I put like my jackets in here. And then me personally, I don't like to drive to my gigs in my work uniform. So I'll put the shirts in here at the top. I'll put the jackets and the shirt up here. I do have my spare flashlight, more of like a blunt force object, really. This is why I carried it when I was on the boat, because you're on a boat and sometimes, you know, you need a little help. And then I have all these extra pouches that are basically the same pouches that I have here on the side of my backpacks. But I bought them because I needed them for my work belt. And then I have another flashlight, just a bunch of stuff that I can put on my work belt because when you're on a boat, um, you're on a boat. So it's not like you have help as close as when I'm working at the bar and the police are driving by a lot. And then up here is my snack pocket, and I have my gum, I have a protein bar, I have some candy, I have hand sanitizer, some Tic Tacs, you know, just some little fun stuff to munch on if I'm getting a little hungry and stuff at work. And then they do come with this back pocket as well that's padded with the padding on the back. You can fit an iPad in here or a laptop, but they do also have a laptop slash iPad sleeve on the inside of this larger container pocket. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I use this for my work, and I keep all my work stuff in here. Just keeps everything, you know, nice and organized. I can just grab it and go. Throw my jacket in here, grab it and go. Throw my food in here, grab it and go. And I definitely use this every weekend when I do work and anytime I do any other kind of security gigs. So that's what I use this one for. It's perfect for something that's, you know, specific to what you need. Like I said, a work backpack, a day backpack. Me personally, I prefer the 35 liter for an everyday carry backpack. It's that perfect middle ground between large and small. You can fit a lot in it, but it's not overly sized like their 45 liter, which I still do love for traveling purposes because it's a larger container. Why do I keep saying container? A larger backpack liters, however you want to say, larger, yeah, larger backpack, right? Larger capacity and stuff like that. So, anyways, it does come with, you know, some, and yes, I am so professional that I am helping raise up my backpack with a cardboard box. So yeah, I'm pretty professional if you guys can't tell. But on the backing with the straps, they are padded, so that's something nice. You do have some carabine holders right here, hooks. That way you can hook on carabines right there. You have these little kind of like, I guess, I don't know how you would say it, I guess straps, but they're like open straps, so that way you can clip things on. So like a pocket knife, just clip it on there and it can hold that there. Let's see, put that back. It's really nicely padded as well. It has these straps up here, so that way if you want to make it tighter or looser right here, you can. It does have a two-strap system, so that way you can strap it together up top as well as around your waist. And with it being a smaller one, it does have like a two system thing, so that way you can open it up more from both the clip up here as well as at the base of the backpack. So that's pretty much everything with this backpack and what I use it for, what I carry in it, and everything. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Do you have the 25 liter, and what do you use it for? And if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. And so that pretty much wraps it up for this review, guys. As always, thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys in the next WolfPak bag review.